Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Brother Umar Lee here with my friend Abdul-Rahim, and we drove 15 hours from St. Louis to New York to see Miguel Cotto fight Antonio Margarito in the rematch. And tonight, the fight's over. Cotto won, and I want to get your thoughts, brother. What are your thoughts on this trip and on this fight?
Well worth, Assalamu alaikum, well worth the 15-hour drive. Cotto pretty much laid to rest. Whether there was plaster in the guy's gloves, the fight was identical to the last one. Only Cotto didn't have a mark on his face and outboxed the guy. I mean, it was clear that this guy's gloves were loaded last time.
And it would have sucked if we just drove all the way up here and Margarito would have knocked him out.
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have.
Yeah.
Complete waste of time, but couldn't turn out better.
And what are your thoughts on the crowd at the Garden?
Crowd at the Garden, Puerto Rican crowd, good crowd. Yeah, very, very pumped up. It was a good time.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on the fight?
No, I think Margarito's probably done, but maybe got some fights with some up-and-coming guys, maybe second-rate guys, but I don't think he's got much.
Who would you like to see Cotto fight next?
I don't know. I'd like to see Cotto take a little break. Margarito, I don't know what to say about him. I'm almost thinking there's going to be enough interest for a third
trilogy,
fight, which is, I don't know. It's not something I want to see. Let's leave it where it's at now. Where we're on top. Plus, after you get the plaster deal, clearly now it appears he cheated in the first one. Why would you give him a rematch?
Right.
Why he doesn't deserve one. That's all my thoughts.
Well, I'd like to say that, first of all, I really feel blessed this trip. You know, we left out of my home in North St. Louis 6 a.m. on Friday morning. I drove all day from St. Louis. Before the fight started, I was blessed to stay out here in Edison, New Jersey, eat at Soraya's Grill, a wonderful halal restaurant, go to Masjid al-Sunnah in East Orange, New Jersey, a masjid that's so important to the history of inner city Islam in America and to the Deen in America, and got to see the wonderful brothers there in East Orange. Got to visit the Golden Gloves tournament out in Long Branch, New Jersey. See a little young Muslim brother, Isa Ali Dorsey, who's going to be a future champion one day, and got to meet some former champions of the past, Iran Barkley and Edwin Rosario, and then go to the Garden. It was a packed Puerto Rican crowd, a few Margarito fans here and there, but it was a Puerto Rican crowd. And I really got a lot of love in my heart for the Puerto Rican people. Wonderful people, beautiful island, beautiful culture, and a lot of wonderful Puerto Rican Muslims I know as well, by the way. But I really saw this fight, and I'm not exaggerating, as a good versus evil tip. I really saw Miguel Cotto as something akin to Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White in The Lord of the Rings, and Margarito as Saruman, or Sauron, as a representation of evil. We look in the first fight, the difference in Margarito's punches in this fight and the last, and the differences in his career since our Muslim brother Nazim Richardson found the plaster of Paris in his raps. Career is totally different. I don't think there can be any doubt that Margarito is Margarito, and he loaded his gloves. And we watched the documentary by HBO about Luis Resto. This is a tremendous crime, and Margarito should have been banned from boxing for life and should have been sent to prison. And this is something we already know his family and his brother mixed up in the drug cartels of Tijuana. We know there's someone who has savory connections, a savory life, and he has put, he has shamed the Mexican people, he has shamed the Mexican fight fans, and he has disgraced the sport of boxing. And I saw Miguel Cotto as almost like the Lone Ranger, as a fighter for justice, as someone trying to clean the sport, who's lived clean, who's fought clean, and has been a great champion and a great fighter. And tonight, good won against evil. Sportsmanship won against unsportsmanship. Legality won against illegality. And Miguel Cotto of Caguas, Puerto Rico, won tonight. And I was very happy to see victory from Miguel Cotto. I was very happy to see the reaction from the crowd. And I was very happy to see Margarito proven to be Margarito. Assalamu alaikum.